Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I am ItsKim. Welcome to ItsKim Live. If you have not been here before, hi, I'm ItsKim, and this is my show where I talk about pop culture and things that I care about. It usually has something to do with psychology, mental health, all those types of things. Yeah, I share my opinion and we go through things. Once we go through the main topics, we then go into a halftime where I interact and communicate with my lovely, lovely group of space angels who are here, whom I love so much. It is so good to see all of you guys coming in. Please remember to like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate that. And then after we do our halftime, we have a What the What section, which is where we look at something from around the internet that is crazy, fun, wild, interesting. I have not seen it, and we react to it all together. And if you are watching on the replay, hi replay crew, there should be timestamps in the top comment, the pinned comment, and I've also been trying to put them in the description. So they should be around for you that you can jump around or you can watch this stream in full as its original experience. It is so good to be here. I have a lot of things that I want to say very quickly before we get into the main topics. The first is that I need to thank both General Scott and Meg, thank you very much for the PayPals you've sent me over the past couple days. I very, very much appreciate it. It was very kind of you. And that goes right into a fund that helps me pay for the expenses of this channel. So any subscriptions that get taken out, that all helps with that. So thank you guys so much. Also, I'm seeing you guys have already been incredibly generous, which means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you to Meg S., who gifted a membership. Again, thank you so much. Thank you to General Scott that gifted 5. That is incredible. Thank you very, very much. And Daisy Girl, who gifted 1, as well as Denise, who gifted 5. Oh my goodness. So that brings us up to 12. Am I counting that right?
Yes.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, you guys, and welcome to the new Space Angels. I am going to be annoying and ask for you all to please make sure you have liked this stream if you are in here. Simply because I know this is not the normal time. I know the views are going to be down on this one, and that's okay. It's fine. It's just kind of one of those situations where on Wednesday I sent a message out to you guys and let you guys know that I was not well enough to be able to stream. Um, I've been honest. I try to be open about my health, physical and mental, and all those things because I don't think that it is helpful to ignore those things and act like everything's fine when it's not, because we have way too many people that go through life suffering in silence and aren't honest about those things. And that, unfortunately, that was just kind of the situation I was in on Wednesday. That um, I'm sure many of you who struggle with invisible illness or chronic pain or whatever have experienced when your body just flat out says, no, this isn't happening. And that was very much my experience. So I am not going to sit here and tell you that I am 100% better, because I'm not. And I'm just going to do my best today to give you guys the show that you deserve. But if I seem a little off, that's what's going on, and I'm going to do my absolute best because there is nowhere I would rather be. And I was genuinely really upset that I could not stream. I think producer sister, can you vouch for that? I was mad.
Y'all can blame me. I pulled the plug. I made the call.
It was
I
it was
couldn't do it.
it was
I
bad.
couldn't.
Yeah,
And she was mad at me.
I was.
And I said, you will thank me later, because yes, I agree. We need to be transparent. We need to stop pretending everything's perfect when it's not. And there is an element to that we want to share. But it also doesn't mean that you get in front of a camera for everyone to showcase it.
Yeah.
There's a balance.
Yeah.
And Wednesday wasn't happening, and I made the decision. I made the call. So y'all can blame me.
Blame producer sister. No. I finally agreed. I mean, it was literally the point. Like, I couldn't use my hands. I couldn't use my hands. I couldn't use my arms. I was having trouble standing. It was not good. So we are much better today.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're going.
And that's why we're going. And we're going to do this because I wanted to see you guys again this week. So that's why we are here. Also, to let you guys know, when this stream ends, we're going to be going over to go see my friend Steph the Alter Nerd on her streams. So I will be getting that all set up as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I feel like, did I miss stuff? Yes, I
Yes.
did. Yes, I did. Thank you, Lisa Boo, for the super sticker. I'm going to pull up which one it is over here. It is the one up, chomp chomp. Thank you very much for that, Lisa Boo. I do appreciate it. Vicky A, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships as well. You guys are amazing. That brings us to 17.
Correct.
Yay. We're odd now. I saw some people going, we're even. We need to be odd. The odd and even, war now that is happening. The Chaos Street, thank you so much for 5 months. Just said, like, I didn't even realize you were on. Glad I checked. I know it's a weird time, but I mean, I figured it was better than nothing. And I know not everybody can make it, but hopefully, replay crew is a thing too. And hello to all of you, hopefully. Amanda Panda, hi. Member for 17 months. You are amazing. Hi, Kim, producer sister. Hello to you.
Hi.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys. I have stories today. Oh my. Oh gosh, sorry, I just saw Ray, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for Chobits. Gee. I guess that's it. I spoke about an anime that I loved in a members only video, and I think Ray saw that and was like, "Oh, I want to check this out." And I'm glad that you liked it because it's a favorite of mine. It's yeah, where is she? I gotta have Chi around here. Where'd she go? There she is. Chi's right there. That's I have a little plush beside my elf of Chi. So yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. And Daisy Girl, member for 7 months. Thank you so much.
Did you get the super sticker from Lisa?
Yes, I did. I
Okay,
believe.
sorry,
Lisa Boo.
I'm-
Yeah, I think it's the chomp chomp.
Trying to get myself all organized.
I know it's
so
yeah.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
lot coming in. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, Kansas. I gotta put this up. I'm a little bit behind. We stand a protective producer sister. We stand.
It's my job.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So, we got stories today. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, this is just kind of one of those things that as a creator, I now unfortunately have to think about. And it's how do you do thumbnails? And I saw this headline and I went, are you serious? How can I not talk about this? How is this? I can't. Anyway, we are going to get into the big headline of today, which is that apparently Jessica Biel is very nervous about Justin Timberlake going on tour. Are we all in shock? Are we all just amazed at this headline? I don't know. But let's go into it. So this stream will include speculation and opinion and should not be taken as fact. This is my show where I share my opinion, and therefore the things that come out of my mouth are my opinion. If you are interested as why I have that opinion, you are welcome to check out the source document, which is in the description, which kind of gives you links to everything I've looked at and also to give credit where credit is due. So do your own research. That's a great place to start and form your own opinion. Also, hi YouTube even reviewer. Nothing explicit is going to be shown, and we're going to be talking about some pretty serious stuff in a little bit, but we have gone ahead and censored as much as possible. We are trying to abide by your community guidelines because we care about this platform and we want to stay on it. And viewers, please do not send hate to anyone. It's not cute. Opinions are fine, but don't do anything that would cause harm to people in real life. We're better than that. And I know you guys are amazing with that. I very rarely see anything that causes me concern. But I feel like it's the responsible thing to do for me to let you guys know that that's how I feel and that I don't want that. So, okay. This is the lovely headline from In Touch. This is their exclusive. This was not me making a clickbaity weird title thing on a thumbnail. This is their wording. Jessica Biel plans to keep Justin Timberlake on short leash amid marital problems. Yes. So jealous Jessica Biel, which I just want to say right off the bat.
Jealous?
In touch. Is it really jealousy if it's like your husband? Like it's not like she's like, but I want it. It's like, no, this is her husband.
Who's a serial cheater.
Like, but I'm just saying that it makes it sound like she's like, being like, I'm just a jealous girlfriend. It's like, no, this is his wife. She has every right to be concerned and upset. I don't know. I don't like the way that frames her. That's my opinion. Plans to keep the pop star hubby, Justin Timberlake, on a short leash during his upcoming world tour to avoid a repeat of the Exeback singer's 2019 cheating scandal. A source exclusively tells In Touch. Suspicious Jessica. Again, like jealous Jessica. Suspicious Jessica. I don't think it's unreasonable.
These are merited concerns.
I know. I just feel like it's a little bit like, okay, keep going with that In Touch. All right, that's okay.
Founded in truth.
So, yeah, Suspicious Jessica 42 is, I don't want to say the word because I guess she's giving her spouse of 11 years a slew of restrictions before he hits the road on April 29th. According to tipsters who tattle, the sitter star is warning the 43-year-old horndog to be on his best behavior or else. Is this what we're at now? Well, I literally have an article you're calling him a horndog. I've never even done that. I can't. Also, Pearl Jan, A+. Suspicious, don't be suspicious. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But like, really, that's the energy here. It's ridiculous. An insider says the former Seventh Heaven gal doesn't intend to tag along on Justin's entire global jaunt with the couple's two sons, Silas and Phineas, and adds she's resigned herself to having to let go of the reins and trust him. Yeah, that's a choice. That's a choice. So also, they're not the only ones who reported on this, but Us Weekly picked it up as well, not using the short leash terminology, but in a different light. Jessica Biel believes in Justin Timberlake, but knows it won't be smooth sailing during his tour. Okay. Jessica Biel believes in her husband, Justin Timberlake's relationship, but that doesn't mean it will be smooth sailing when he's on tour, a source exclusively reveals in the latest issue of Us Weekly. They got a lot of people around them, apparently, that are talking. I'm just saying. You got a lot of people talking right now. And that's a bit concerning for me. I think if I was Jessica or Justin, I'd be a little bit concerned that there's all these people that are insider sources running their mouth to all these different tabloids. It's kind of strange.
Got some leaking problems.
Yeah. And honestly, I do feel bad for them on that front. So the article continues, they're thriving as a couple, the insider says, noting that Biel 41 is understandably nervous about how Timberlake's upcoming Forget Tomorrow world tour will affect their dynamic. Many of her reservations stem from Timberlake's scandalous past, including the 2019 incident where he was photographed getting cozy with Palmer co-star Alicia Wainwright in New Orleans. Jessica's a bit worried about the tour, a source tells us, while a second insider warns, so we got two of them. A second insider warns if Justin were to have another incident, it would be the last straw for Jessica. I mean, I would hope so. Okay. The couple who share sons seemingly bounced back after Timberlake apologized for his lapse in judgment with Wainwright and issued a public apology to Biel. However, the incident left an impression on Biel. Jessica felt betrayed and devastated, a third source claimed. Despite their ups and downs, the pair who tied the knot in 2012 have continued to take steps forward in the years that have followed the drama. The third source explains. Assuming that the person that went to In Touch is a separate person, we have like 4 people leaking right now. This is not good. It's not good. The third source explained that Timberlake and Biel turned to couples counseling and had a great bonding experience living in their home in Montana during the pandemic. The experiences they navigated together have strengthened their bond and showcased their resilience, the first insider says. Unfortunately, Timberlake's 2019 misstep isn't the only scandal plaguing the musician as he prepares to tour from April to December. Biel, meanwhile, has remained focused on drowning out the chatter. Of course, they had to use Drown. Lissa's new single. Stop it. Stop it. Drowning in the chatter, according to the second source. She knows who Justin was before and doesn't let it get to her, the insider claims. Except, okay, here's kind of how I feel about this. No one is perfect. Nobody is perfect. And I also don't know what the rules were and the dynamics were in all of these relationships that Justin was in prior to Jessica, and it's really none of my business. But being like, she knows who Justin was before, are we talking before 2019? Like, this is still a current issue. I don't feel like we're through this entirely, if that makes sense. It's not like we're talking like, I know what he was like in high school, but he's not that right now. We're not there. That's not what's happening here. As Timberlake's tour approaches, both he and Biel are looking towards a more trusting future. The singer plans to limit his alcohol intake and remove himself from any inappropriate situations. Okay. The third source shares, revealing to us that Timberlake will be checking in with Jessica every night before he goes to bed. Beal, who the first source tells us plans to join her husband for several shows, is hopeful ahead of the couple's time apart. However, she's not throwing caution to the wind. No, but I have to say, I feel like this is just preparing for the inevitable. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I feel like I am watching like a disaster about to happen. Like, I feel like I'm watching a train wreck, and it's just going to continue to get worse. I It's clear that there are major trust issues in this relationship. And if you don't have that trust, I mean, that's a really hard thing to be able to keep a relationship together. And I never I mean, I know that this is really becoming kind of, this is somebody's personal life. This is somebody's marriage. This is something private. But at the same time, I can't reconcile a few of the things that Justin has done recently as far as what I would consider to be attention seeking behavior, and not in the way of like, hey, look at my record, hey, look at my song, hey, look at my tour. I'm saying that I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely effing nobody. I don't feel like his mood has been diffusing drama. I feel like his mood has been creating it. And that's just from the past couple of months. So, one of those things I think we've heard more and more about Justin over the last number of months is these stories of him just really not having a lot of self control, and also just the random like outbursts and complaints and things like that that he has. I just don't feel like this is going to go well. And I want to say publicly that this is one of these situations I don't want to be right. I want to see them have a healthy relationship. I want to see him grow. I want to see the two of them be okay. But I just feel like we're looking at the writing on the wall right now, guys, and I don't think it's good. We got a lot of people talking. We got a lot of outlets talking. We got a lot of people who are showing concern. I don't think this is gonna go well. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Ryan, I just saw your comment out of the corner of my eye because I'm trying to stick with. I try not to totally focus on the chat while I'm doing these stories because I don't want to get distracted. But Ryan, I think you're right. They're making Jess sound like an overprotective mom of a third child, a 40-something-year-old man. Exactly. If you have to babysit your partner, this is not good. Just all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And
It's not a partner.
no, it's not. It's not healthy, and she deserves better. All the crap she's had to put up with, she deserves better than this. I'm just saying that. So, yeah, that's the Justin drama. That's what's going on. And I'm sure we will hear stories as time goes on, especially as he hits the road. I am scared. I am scared for Jessica. Yeah. Pearl Jan, oh my goodness. The I can change him attitude in some women needs to stop. Men change when they want to, not when we want them to. Yep. Yep. And if I also just say, if someone feels like he shouldn't have to change for you, he should be able to change for himself to be a decent person. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, that's the Justin drama. And then we have more other drama. And again, I'm going to say, hi, YouTube human reviewer. I've done my best to censor what is coming. Okay? I've done my absolute best. We are not going to be inappropriate. Off we go. Guys, we got to talk about Diddy. Um there have been some updates to the Diddy drama, and we are going to get into that. Oh, also, sorry, Gen Z, you're absolutely right. It's not just men, it's us too. Oh yeah, it's everybody. It's every gender under the sun. If you've got to be able to change for yourself. You can't just do it for other people. You got to do it for you. Um okay. So, Diddy has been back in the news because he now has multiple lawsuits against him regarding his misconduct. I have to be very careful about trigger words here. Please do not misinterpret as me using trigger words or censored words as a sign of me not taking this seriously. I am taking this seriously and I'm trying to respect the community guidelines. So that's where we are. The first thing is a number of weeks ago, we covered a story about a young woman who was flown out to go see Diddy, allegedly, as well as a few of his associates. And she was under 18 at the time. And she alleges that things went down when she got there. And she was essayed by multiple people. She has photos of her being at this location with Diddy and has tried to keep her identity confidential. And to be honest with you, I completely understand why. Because the deeper you go into the Diddy pit, the more you see that he is a very dangerous person. And it seems like everywhere he goes, there's a lot of smoke. And we're starting to see where all the fire is. I understand her wanting to keep her anonymity, especially if she is, it doesn't seem like she's in the industry or anything like that. So maybe she is. I don't know. But at this point, the court has decided that she has to reveal her identity for the case to continue. So she can no longer remain anonymous. She has been forced that she either has to tell the world who she is or drop the case, essentially. And that really upsets me. I feel like people should be able to come forward anonymously in cases like this, especially when you're alleging that you were like under 18. That's horrible. It really upsets me that this is how this has gone. Um, but I mean, I feel like too right now with what's going on with Diddy, there's going to be like an army of people at this point that have seen things, that have heard things, and that know that something's wrong. And I hope that she's okay, and I hope that they're able to secure her safety if she chooses to continue. Yeah, it's frustrating. Average Supreme said if she's a minor, her name should be able to stay anonymous, though. And that's what I thought too, but I don't know. Like, she was under 18, but I don't know 100% about age of consent in the state at the time. But the bigger question is that she basically was flown from one state to another, which brings other charges potentially into the mix. And she would have been under the age of 18. So I don't know. It's very frustrating. I don't know how this is going to go down, but this case just got a lot more complicated. Now, on top of that, oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, so just saying this is Jane Doe. So this is the person we were just talking about is the fourth person to accuse Combs of misconduct over the last several months. On February 27th, Rodney Little Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer for Combs, filed a lawsuit in New York federal court alleging that for more than a year, Combs did a lot of stuff, and he is seeking $30 million in damages. So, Now everyone is looking at this case, the Lil Rod case. Guys, I have had to write a summary of this case because I don't think there is any article I can read that is not going to get me in trouble with this case. It is the dumpster fire just keeps getting bigger when it comes to Diddy. So I have a little summary I have written on the side of my screen, and I'm just going to let you guys hear what this is. If you guys have not heard a breakdown of this case, hold on to your armrests because off we go. Producer Lil Rod, or Rodney Jones, has filed a lawsuit against Sean Combs alleging SH, threats, involvement in illicit activities, seeking $30 million in damages. Jones has named several high-profile figures, including Diddy's son, has been implicated in this case. The lawsuit, which has been filed in the U.S. District Court, the Southern District of New York, accuses Combs of violating the Racketeer Influenced Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO. Jones also alleges that he was essayed by individuals associated with Combs, which includes Young Miami and Cuba Gooding Jr. He also claims to have evidence of illegal activities, including substances and distribution, as well as involvement in a pew pew incident. I also have to mention that through this lawsuit is 75 pages. I have sat through lawyers talking about the first 40 pages or so. I have all 75 pages. This lawsuit, the only way that I can describe it is it's like it was written for the media and not for the court. Most lawsuits are not 75 pages because one, like this is like your presentation to the court of like, this is what I'm doing. This isn't the trial. Like I don't feel like, at least for me, I wouldn't want to show all of my cards, for example, in a lawsuit, right? Because you need to have that evidence that you can bring forth, especially if you want to go to trial or if you want to have bargaining chips essentially in settlement, if you guys get what I mean. This just kind of feels like they took everything and threw it against the wall to see what would stick. It is absolutely bizarre. And one of the things in here that is probably the most bizarre is the lawsuit has in the documents, in court documents, screenshots of an adult video. And what the plaintiff is claiming is that Combs sent him this video and said that it was a producer in the video. The video contained adult acts between two men. And that the plaintiff, if I'm remembering this correctly, basically felt that the video was shown to him as a way to manipulate him into potentially taking part in similar acts. So there's screen caps of this in the lawsuit. Except an adult performer has come forward to say the guy in the shots that people are saying is the producer is not. 'Tis me, fam. I'm an adult actor, and this is one of the videos I did, and it's now in a lawsuit against Diddy. Like that is what we're dealing with right now. It is just absolutely insane. And I don't know, like, I'm sorry there aren't any visuals to go with this, but I don't think y'all want them. It's just the most insane thing ever. On top of that, he references multiple big names in hip hop and in R&B. And the descriptors he gives are like, I'm not going to say who they are, but they may or may not have just performed the Super Bowl. Yeah, like he's implicated so many people in this case. It is absolutely insane. So Meek Mill has been dragged into this. I've seen Usher's been dragged into this. Chris Brown has been dragged into this. Like all these people. So there's so much in this lawsuit that is about all of these other people, but it's against Diddy. And that's part of the issue is that it seems like, why would you post screen caps of an adult video that did not involve you nor the defendant in your lawsuit. Which has people asking, is this for attention? Is this for attention? And that really upsets me, because if that is the case, that is going to really, really hurt the survivors who have already come forward to Diddy, because I think it's safe to say at this point there has to be some merit to some of these claims, because there's far too many of them that are far too similar. And we have heard rumblings of problems. I keep hitting my mic. We've heard rumblings of problems for a long time. Long time. So there's a lot of questions about how deep this goes, how many people this involves, and how many people knew. The other thing is, through these documents, someone else is mentioned. And I'm going to say the name, and some of you guys are going to get it right away, and some of you it'll take a minute, and I'll let you guys in on it. Like, we'll talk about it. Robin Greenhill is implemented or is mentioned in these documents. For those of you that don't know, Robin Greenhill works for TriStar Entertainment, or worked. I don't know if she still does. But she is one of the people who's been implicated in Britney's conservatorship case. Robin worked as allegedly the right-hand person of Lou Taylor, and was one of the people that followed Britney, that took care of her constantly. There's actually like a clip of Andy Cohen saying that like she was creepy. He was creeped out by her because she was so like at Britney all the time. So we now have this. It was absolutely wild. And then people started looking and going, oh my goodness, like Diddy has been associated with TriStar for so long that him and Lou know each other. And all of a sudden everybody's like, okay, what's happening now? And then there have also been other questions for years about the way that Britney's former manager handled things, Larry Rudolph. That is a whole other thing. And to be honest, I haven't gone a huge amount into it because there's a lot of alleged things, a lot of really complicated things, but there definitely are questions about whether or not Larry was doing things appropriately. And some people have come forward to say that there may have been some illegal stuff going on. Again, it's all alleged. It's all alleged. It is all speculation. But there seems to also be ties between these people. So all of a sudden it just becomes this huge big like, okay, how big does this go? How big does this go? But at the same time, I can't ignore that the source of bringing Robin Greenhill into this is the same person that put photos from an adult video that did not involve him or the defendant in a lawsuit. My brain hurts. Like, so I'm kind of at this place where I'm like, I simultaneously want this to be true and don't want it to be true, because it's just getting more and more bizarre. More and more bizarre. But I don't want people to get I see a lot of people getting excited almost that it's like, oh, Robin's been implicated in this, so we'll see what happens with the conservatorship. Guys, I honestly, this lawsuit is a dumpster fire, and I have a lot of questions about credibility, and that really hurts because I hate doubting when people come forward. I really, really do, especially when men come forward too, because it's so difficult for men to come forward and allege this type of thing. People can be so cruel and so horrible to them. But when your evidence is already falling apart, it doesn't look good. And it's really concerning. So I don't know what's going to happen with this case, but it's absolutely insane. Rhiannon, I hope I said that right, said, is this the same Robin from the Pussycat Dolls? No, let me be very clear on that. Yes, there is association between Larry Rudolph and Robin Anton, from what I know. I believe he managed one of the girl groups that she created. I think it was GRL. I could be wrong on that. I mean, please do your own research. But Robin Anton is a separate person from Robin Greenhill. They are not the same. So just to clarify that, because I don't want people getting confused on that front. But yeah, it's a mess. It is a mess. And if you thought that was the end of the best of what we were reporting on today, oh no, no. We haven't even talked about the Cyrus family yet. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen any of the drama in the past week with the Cyrus family. I just want to see. I want to see. I want to know because I was not prepared. I was not prepared for what happened. For those of you that don't know, there was a massive story this week that Tish Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's mom, stole Noah Cyrus, who is Miley's sister's boyfriend, and married him. And I've been sitting here going, what in the Alabama is going on here? What is happening? How? I started digging because a part of me just immediately went, what mom steals her daughter's boyfriend? And if she did, why is this not an Am I the A-hole or something we're reading in What the Wut? Because this just sounds like a Reddit story that people would go, there's no way this is true. It's bizarre. So let's go through this. The first thing I found was this article, and I am hoping that this is true. Miley Cyrus's sister Noah never dated Tish's husband, Dominic Purcell, and family insiders are accusing her of fabricating the romance to paint herself as the victim in Family Feud. I honestly don't know which version of this is worse. Is it that Noah's lying? Or is it that Tish stole Noah's boyfriend? I don't know. But let's go through the article. Miley Cyrus's sister Noah never dated mother Tish's husband Dominic Purcell, and is now being accused by family insiders of fabricating a relationship with the Prison Break actor in order to paint herself as the victim in an ongoing feud with her mom. These claims come after Us Weekly published a report on Tuesday claiming Tish had stolen her husband Dominic, 54. He's 54. Tish is 56. From her estranged daughter Noah, 24. So considering it sounds like a lot of this went down last year, we can assume that this is like Noah's 23, Dominic's 53. Who was said to be seeing the actor when her mother began to pursue him. Okay, Noah was seeing Dominic when Tish started pursuing him, the outlet claimed, adding that Tish was aware of this when she began to contact the star. However, a source close to the Cyrus family has now told the Daily Mail that Noah and Dominic were never involved in any kind of romantic relationship, claiming that it would be delusional of Noah to think otherwise. Noah never dated Dominic and they were not together. She is delusional to think otherwise and is trying to create a narrative that will paint her as the victim, the insider said. I don't know which one is more insane. This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Speculation that a fallout had occurred between the singer and her mother arose when Tish and Dominic tied the knot in an intimate ceremony at Miley's home in August of 2023, which neither Noah or her brother Brayson attended. Okay. According to the Daily Mail insider, Noah's absence at the wedding was not by choice, but rather a result of Tish failing to invite her. Noah was not invited to Tish's wedding as she would have not come even if she was, the source said. Tish wanted a peaceful wedding and did not want Noah to create any sort of scene. The insider also said the story about Tish allegedly stealing Dominic from her daughter has only further complicated the already difficult dynamic between her and Noah, who, they claimed, has always felt her mom favors Miley over her other children. Okay. Noah has always craved attention because she did not get it growing up. Tish was always so Miley-sided because that's where the money was. Miley and Tish are like sisters, and Noah has always been envious of this because she has never had a connection with Tish like Miley has, a source claimed. So we basically have two options here. We have daughter that's mad that mommy didn't pay enough attention, so she's going to throw a temper tantrum, paint herself as a victim, and say that mommy stole my boyfriend who was 30 years older than me. Or we have mommy stole daughter's boyfriend who was 30 years older than her daughter and married him. don't know what to think, guys. I don't know. I don't know. A separate source conceded that Tish and Miley, who attended the 2024 Grammy Awards together along with Dominic, marched to the beat of their own drum, but insisted that it's ludicrous to think that the Cyrus family matriarch would go after someone who was dating her own daughter. Tish and Dominic are all in with each other, and Noah and Dominic never even had a thing going on. And I think it's ludicrous that people would think Tish stole Dominic from her daughter, the source told Daily Mail. Tish and Miley are both the same person, and that's why they get along with each other so well. But that also leads to the rest of the family not getting along all of the time. And I mean, we know Miley dances to her own beat, right? We know Miley's being Miley. Miley's gonna do her thing. She can't be tamed. She told you all at the beginning. And I would only guess that there probably is that rebellious streak in other parts of her family. And I guess maybe it's partially from her mom. And Miley has also been very, very protective of her in the past couple of years and very supportive of her, which makes me wonder what else has gone on. Because you don't usually see kids getting that protective of their parents unless something has happened. At least in my experience. That's what my life has shown me. I could be very wrong. I don't know. They both love hard and get very emotional when love goes off track, the insider said. Daily Mail has reached out to Tish, Dominic, and Noah for comment. According to Us Weekly, the trauma between Noah and Tish goes far beyond what people think. Noah is very distraught over Tish stealing Dominic from her. Now, I'm beginning to wonder what else is going on here, because this just seems messy. This seems messy. My life has taught me that there's usually, there's three sides to every story. There's their side and the other person's side, and then what actually happened. And I feel like we're kind of hearing both sides here, but there's a middle, and I don't even know what this middle is because of how insane all of this is. One of the things I did notice very quickly is that Noah seems to be very loyal to her father, Billy Ray Cyrus. Miley, at this time, has reportedly shut him out. So through the divorce, we've got a few kids that are siding with dad, and we've got Miley who's siding with mom. Okay. So I started to ask myself, why did the marriage end? What the heck happened? Because I don't know about you guys, but I think some of us have either been through or we know of a couple who has broken up and how it has affected the children. And that sometimes, depending on the circumstances of the divorce, sometimes kids will go, you know what, either mom or dad, I can't with this. Like, the way you have behaved is so not okay. I can't be in your life anymore. And I've seen this in a few situations, and I really can't blame the kids for, dealing with it the way that they had to deal with it, or choosing to support the one parent and leaving the fractured relationship with the other one behind. So Miley's mom recently went on the Call Her Daddy podcast and talked about the divorce. And I wanted to read this with you guys because I think it's kind of illuminating, and I'm kind of starting to maybe have a theory for myself. So Tish Cyrus has revealed why she divorced Billy Ray Cyrus following rumors that Miley Cyrus has fallen out with her father. Miley Cyrus's fans will already know that there currently appears to be a divide in the Cyrus family. I am tripping over my mouth right now. I'm sorry. You guys all good out there? Hope we are. In 2022, Tish Cyrus filed for divorce from Billy Ray. Since then, she married the Prison Break star Dominic Purcell in 2023. Miley went to the wedding with her and her older siblings Tracy and Brandy. However, her younger siblings Noah and Brayson chose not to attend the ceremony. So there we go. We got 5 kids, 3 are on mom, 2 are on dad. This is messy. On top of that, Miley recently omitted Noah, Brayson, and Billy Ray from her acceptance speech for Record of the Year at the 2024 Grammys. Miley thanked both her mother and Brandy, who attended the event with her, as well as her boyfriend, Max. She then said, "Anyone else? I don't think I forgot anyone, but I might have forgotten my underwear. Bye." That's the most Miley thing I've ever read. Now, Tish has opened up about her divorce from Billy Ray and what actually led to the breakdown of their marriage. Tish explained that she and Billy Ray lived in different states during the pandemic. And during that period, she says, I took a really hard look at my life. What was I going to do? Because it had not been in a good place for a long time. I think I did stay so long out of fear of being alone. Like I had met him when I was 23, 24. Tish then added, being alone and all of a sudden having the weight of the world off my shoulders in some ways. I was just able to breathe, and she engaged in the green, um, and go skinny dipping in my pool. That's just what I did during the pandemic. However, Tish then lost her mother. She said my two biggest fears in my life were being alone and my mom passing away. I just remember calling Dr. Amen and going, put me in a mental hospital. I could not sleep or stop crying. I literally weighed 130 pounds. Explaining her reluctance to get a divorce, she added, I never wanted to get a divorce. My mom and my dad met on a Monday, married on a Friday, and they were married for 30 years until my dad passed away. Continuing, we get hung up on what we want it to be. I'm looking at it like I just want us to keep together for our family. Like it looked perfect, but it was really friggin' hard. As for why the marriage ended, Tish said, when it fell apart, I stopped changing myself. I literally made the decision moving on with my life. It worked out for the best. I'll never put up with disrespect. I didn't even know until I had a new relationship how much disrespect there was in my marriage on both of our marriage before on both of our parts. Tish didn't touch on her current relationship with Noah and Brayson. However, she did say that she stayed with Billy Ray for a long time because she didn't want to break the family unit. She said, I really didn't want Noah to still be young, but looking back on it, it would have been much better for her if I had left. Billy Ray originally filed for divorce from Tish in 2010, and then Tish filed for divorce in 2013. However, both times the couple decided to stay together before officially divorcing in 2022. This has been chaos. This does not look healthy at all. And I just wonder if it's like, oh, how do I put this? Producer sister, can you look up for me quickly? How old is Miley Cyrus? I don't know her age off the top of my head.
She's 31.
Okay. Miley is 31. Noah is 24. So we've got about a 7-year age difference. That reminds me of another age difference between children. Britney Spears and Jamie Lynn Spears. Right? You've got the famous older sibling that got everything, everything was given to her. She's perfect. She's this. My parents, were, she was the favorite or whatever. But Britney also sees it very differently. Jamie Lynn criticizes Britney for buying her mom a house while the divorce is going on between her parents, saying that that's messed up, that your kid shouldn't be buying you a house. But Britney's looking at it from the perspective of, I have been raised watching this horrible dynamic between my parents and watching my mom be verbally, emotionally, aid. And she didn't want Jamie Lynn to have to live like that. She didn't want Jamie Lynn to have to be in the house hearing the arguments the way that her and Brian did. And so from that perspective, she has a different view of their divorce. And I wonder sometimes when you look at these age differences and you see these dynamics, it's just very, very complicated. And I feel like a lot of this the drama probably does go back to this divorce, which is really sad. And I hope there can be healing, because a part of me doesn't believe Noah. And that makes me really sad, because it's an incredible thing to allege that your mom stole your boyfriend. But also, if that was the case, Noah, why are you dating someone 30 years older than you? What is going on? There's just a lot of dysfunction here, and it's concerning. And I think that's why everybody's just kind of looking at it and going like, is this real? Is this real? So here's the thing. One of them has to be lying. Either Tish like the sources on Tish's side essentially saying they never dated are lying, or Noah is lying. So who is lying? And that's the question that's been keeping me up at night while I've been researching this story, because I don't know. I don't know. It's bizarre. And then at the same time, like, I'm seeing you guys in the chat being like, carbonized. I'm hearing more and more stories about moms stealing husbands. Why are we doing that? Why is that happening? Why? Like, I just feel like it's kind of one of those things. I feel like I shouldn't have to go on my show and be like, if you're a mom, don't steal your kid's boyfriend or girlfriend. It's not gonna end well. What is happening?
Is this your TED Talk?
This is kind of my I hope you guys understand. I am so, like, baffled by this. And I don't know what to believe, because both sides are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. A lot of the time I kind of operate by Occam's razor. You know what I mean? Like, it's what it most likely is, it most likely is. You know what I mean? Like, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's, it's probably a duck. And I know you can't say that it's a duck, like, completely, but it is, like, it looks like what it looks like. You can at least acknowledge that. This, I don't even know what it looks like anymore. I do not. And I'm genuinely curious, because I know everybody is asking about this. We are going to do a poll, because my heart goes out to them that this has become public, because what a disaster to have to deal with. But I'm just going to ask, do you think that Tish stole Noah's boyfriend? Like, and I can't believe I'm even writing this. Yes or no? You guys let me know, because I am so confused. I am so confused. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I wish I did. I'm interested to hear your guys' feedback, because it's just absolutely wild. And with that, we are in halftime. Oh, Jen just shared, when my mom was 40, a guy asked her out who was in his 20s, and she was like, "No, you're the same age as my son, my older brother." That is a normal response. I'm not trying to judge, but I hope you guys know what I'm saying. Like, it's just so weird to me. Oh, okay. Meg S has been a member for a month. Thank you so much, Meg, and for all that you've given recently. It's so appreciated. Just said they're adults now, so the choices are theirs, and I agree with that. It is, the choices are theirs, but it still doesn't change that it's insane. Deliciously Devious, member for 3 months. Hey yo, everyone. Hey yo, and thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. Ray, my Chobits DVD set just arrived a moment ago. Yay! I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the anime. It's a great time. Oh, yeah. We have Lisa Boo. We need an I don't know option. Oh, yeah. And Tara calls stole and married. This is one of these stories that for me, it just keeps me up at night, because I'm like, I can't. Both sides just send me into it. I have so many questions, and I'm confused. I am confused. Well, I have to say, looking at the poll that you guys have, do you think that Tish stole Noah's boyfriend? 31% of you say yes, and 69% of you say no. Okay, so I'm not insane here thinking that. Like, and that's the thing. I don't want to assume that anybody's lying, but it's also just like, what is happening? What is happening?
And yes, I know a lot of people in the chat are also talking about it. Billy Ray got remarried last year.
Mm-hmm.
He is 62.
Oh gosh.
His new wife is 34, whom he met on the set of Hannah Montana.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they're 28 years apart. She was 22 when they met.
Yeah. And to the best of my knowledge, I did actually look into Dominic a little bit, and he did have a girlfriend who was a good amount younger than him, but it was not a 30-year difference. I don't think he's ever done that. But Billy has. This is insane. This is insane. Ray, and I thought my family drama was wild, right? Right? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, Kansas just said, I'm just going to say, if it's true, Dominic couldn't have been very deeply attached to Noah if Tish stole him so easily. But again, like, what's a 50-something-year-old man doing with a 20-something girl? Why? 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 I can't. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Tara Conley also said, proof staying for the kids looks bad later. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe she, like, as Tish said in the interview, that, like, she should have left earlier, but she felt like it would be better to stay together for the family. And this is the result. I don't know. So can I see that? Ask Leonardo. I'm not going to pretend to understand him. I'm not. And at least, see, this is the thing, though. He has a type, right? Like, that wouldn't surprise me. But Dominic doesn't seem to have that. Which, again, is like another thing to me that I'm like, I just have questions. Yeah. All right. So, we are going to move pretty quickly into the What the What today, because I do want to raid into Steph's stream, which should be starting at about 2. And if I know Steph, she's usually on time. Steph does not run on Andy time. So I want to make sure we've got lots of time to go through What the What before we move over. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who was in here. It means the world to me. I know this is a different time than we're used to. I'm very surprised with the turnout we have right now, and very pleasantly surprised. So thank you very much to everybody who is here. Please remember to hit that like button. Please remember to subscribe if you have not. And we will get on with the fun section. Are you ready, producer sister?
Yep.
Are you ready? All right.
I know it's coming, though.
Yes. Oh, is this like, I'm excited.
I realized we hadn't done one of these, I don't think.
Oh, I just saw Amy in the chat. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Hi. It's so funny. Like, I need to buy some clothes for a trip that's coming up that I'm gonna have to go on, and I can't talk about it, but we'll talk about it later at some point. And it's always that fear of, like, when I look at something online and I'm like, that could be nice and pretty, and then I'm like, but what if it doesn't look like that when I get it? It's like the buying it on Wish type fear, you know what I mean? So I'm excited and also terrified. So here we go. This is how Amazon delivered my body wash. I wonder what they are expecting to do. What? That's not body wash.
Yep.
I don't recommend. Let's not.
My favorite, though, if you read the label,
3-in-1.
It says body wash.
Just put it all over. Like, no, we're not doing that. That's disgusting. Oh, I need to get that as a meme. The Scottish lady just screaming, disgusting! I need to find that. Okay. I keep trying to order the Cajun injector, but I keep getting soaps. Is this the reverse?
Yeah.
That's funny. I mean, Nivea men, cool. That sounds nice. It doesn't sound bad. Nivea is pretty cool. A lot of people use Nivea as a dupe for La Mer.
It's still not what you're looking for.
No, it's not what you're looking for. We ordered... Gosh, I try to read the caption before I look at the picture. We ordered toothbrushes on eBay from China, but received eye masks instead. I'm not mad about this error. We will use them wisely. Stop! What the fuck?
adorable.
He does. He does. It's a very boopable snoot. It's funny. Yeah, it's a pug retriever carbonized. You're absolutely right.
It's the biggest snoot you're gonna see on a retriever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's funny. Oh, that's good though. What is actually? I will ask you guys in chat. What have you guys ever had something delivered to you that you did not order by accident? And if so, what was it? I think the best one I ever had was I ordered something from Sephora. I think I ordered like a lipstick and I got a huge Versace bright crystal fragrance. The only thing is, I hate that smell. It's awful. So this is like, it's an expensive perfume. And I'm like, but I need my lipstick. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I had to go back to Sephora and be like, what do I do with this? And I think they did actually take it back. And yeah, I didn't really get anything for it. There wasn't anything special about it. But it was just very weird to get something like that delivered to you. And I could have just kept it and probably resold it or something and gotten a good amount of money. So that was wild. I know my husband's parents got delivered a table saw by accident that they did not order. And they wouldn't come and pick it up because it cost too much to go pick it up. So they just randomly had a table saw they didn't ask for. Producer sister, didn't you have the fridge incident?
Yep, I had a fridge. I went to the store, purchased a fridge. The guy helped me load, like it was a mini drink fridge.
Mm.
And the guy at the store who checked me out also helped me load it into my car, the whole 9 yards. The next day I got an email saying that my order had been canceled. And I'm like, but I have
But
it.
I have it.
Like, an employee helped me lift it into the car. I didn't steal it. I paid for it. Then I got an email saying my order had been refunded. And I got confused. And later that day, a second fridge showed up on my driveway. Like, I opened the garage door and there's literally a fridge on the other side of the door.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. I'm just, it's, but you did, I mean, I remember they did come back and get it, didn't they? Or
No,
did
I
you
had to take it back to the store.
Oh my gosh.
I called them and I said, like, okay, the first question they ask you is, like, what department do you need to talk to? And I'm like, I don't know. And I start explaining the situation to the lady on the phone, and you can just hear the realization of, like, what's happened set in. There may have been a few expletives. It was really funny. Oh. And at one point, I was like, do I have 2 fridges and no charges? And it turned out that I had 2 fridges and did pay for one. So I ultimately ended up just taking the second fridge back to the store.
Oh no, I think they should have given you a better deal on the fridge you got. That's my opinion. But yeah,
she asked me if I could bring it back, and
I'd be like, can you give me a discount? I'll bring it back. Because this thing's not light. I gotta load this in my car.
Yeah.
I mean, I helped you guys bring that thing down the stairs. That was not fun.
That
was very heavy. Not cool. Okay, anyway, we need to keep going. But I'm just saying, I love the comments you guys are making about this. Let me just see here. Where is it? Oh gosh, Katie here 74. I've had an Amazon delivery bag delivered, just the bag, nothing inside. Oh, that's good. That's good. Wendy K, laundry bags and cake supplies. I ordered an electric blanket.
Because that's the same thing.
I love how you ordered something like to help you sleep and relax, and you got something that's like, go and do things. Make food. Wash clothing. I just wanted to lay down. I ordered Billy Cat. I ordered a CD from Amazon and I got clinical injection wipes. That's a bit different.
That's not what you wanted.
That's a bit different. King Bob, yes, a Revlon hairdryer. Hey, you got lucky. A lot of people want those. Oh my goodness. Manda Panda, I had someone else's mail delivered once and I didn't realize. I opened the package and it was purple furry cat ears for cosplay. That was fun. That'd be fun. Oh gosh, carbonized Stardust. The only issue I have with ordering stuff is delivery drivers get lost finding my place. The amount of times I've had to rescue a FedEx driver is insane.
Yes.
Oh, I had a moment with UPS this past holiday
I thought it
season.
was Pure Later.
It was Pure Later. Yeah, it was Pure Later.
Yeah.
I had a moment with Pure Later. I've been in my home, for 7 years now?
Yep.
I've had many things delivered via Pure Later. Many.
I had something delivered via Pure Later the same week.
Yeah. And they've never had a problem finding our house. It's never been an issue. I get a call from Pure Later saying we have a package and we can't find your house. So you're going to have to come get it. And I was like, hold up. What I had ordered was for my fella for Christmas. He's a big Zelda fan. And I was able to find the Zelda Switch. Let me tell you, it was not easy, nor fun. So when I finally got it, I insured that thing like you would not believe. And I went for the courier that would be tracked and everything else because I did not want to take the chance of losing it because I may not be able to find it again if something happened. At least not in time for the holiday. So I'm like, no, this is my thing for my fella. I paid extra insurance and delivery on this. Why should I now have to go out of my way to go pick this up? Because you guys, a delivery company, cannot find my house that you've been to like probably 100 times. I literally had to give like written descriptions of everything coming up to my home for this guy to find it. They had to write it all over the box. It was like an instruction manual of how to get to my house. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. And I was like, so I've just paid you all this extra money and you're just not going to do your job? Because if I'm going to come pick it up, I'm not paying for delivery. Like, you're refunding me all of that. Absolutely not. They finally did deliver it. It was insane. It was insane.
You would, yeah.
Pearl Jam. I'm sorry. What? Yeah.
No, but she just asked no GPS. You would think everyone else can find the house from GPS.
The only other thing I've ever had with delivering to our house was I did have an Uber Eats driver one night that I called and they were there around like 11:30, so it was dark, but I had all the lights on up our driveway. I had all the lights on. We were the only house that was illuminated, and this driver for whatever reason decided to drive up my front lawn. That's the only other thing I've ever had happen with delivery at our new home. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. It was a bad night. I was like, I just want a burger. Leave me alone. Or was it a pizza or something? It was ridiculous. Anyway, we got to keep going. Sorry. I went off a tangent on that one. My family recently moved to Florida. Oh no, hello Jacksonville. So I wanted to protect them from the sun. So you got a big hat. And that's A+. A+ hat. The structure, the quality is just beautiful.
The usability.
Oh my gosh, the versatility of it. All the outfits you could do with it. It's wild.
Just cut little eye holes in it.
Well, I was gonna say you could actually turn that into a great costume of the monks in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the ones that hit their head with the book.
Yep.
That could be fun.
Wendy said lampshade.
Lampshade, yes. 100%. Yes, Wendy. Sometimes you don't expect a lot from AliExpress, but oh gosh. What? They're fuzzy! Yeah. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans, Nikes with the fur, with the fur! Stop. No. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't do AliExpress. Oh gosh, Carbonized, stop. Just shoo it. I can't. Like, what even? No. They do look comfy, Ray. I would agree with you on that. Ordered a grommet coffee mug online. Stop. Where? Where did you order that? I want to know.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is why I could be so annoying when it comes to ordering merch stuff, because I'm like, I generally want like the authentic stuff coming from the company itself, because this is the stuff I'm terrified of. I don't want a mug on a mug on a mug on a mug. Like, it's just so
It's a mug on a
mug on a mug on a mug. Oh gosh. It's kind of funny though. My son turned 1 yesterday. This was the topper to his space-themed cake. Left is what I ordered, and right is what we got. No, that is an abomination. I rebuke it. I send it away. Oh my gosh.
It's so creepy.
Someone needs to pray over that. What am I even looking at? What is the mouth? What is the mouth?
I mean, the one on the left doesn't even have teeth.
No!
Why are there these creepy teeth on it?
This is terrifying.
Like, this poor child.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully, because he's 1, he won't remember.
They're not putting it on the cake.
No.
I would never put that on the cake. Absolutely not. I could make something better out of fondant. Give me an hour. That is insane.
Well, don't agree and say you can make something if that's what you're coming back with.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and Rando 100% traumatized. Like, I look at this and I just think, what has this little boy seen?
Yeah.
What has changed him so much? What happened?
As Houston said, Eskimo Chucky doll.
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
That is very, very accurate. I mean, I will give that to you 100%. Nope, nope, nope. Honey bunches of nope. For my son's first birthday, I give you the cake we ordered and the cake we got. Stop! No! No! No!
Poor kid. These 1-year-olds are not having any luck.
No! And the other thing too, like, okay, here's the problem though. I see this and I immediately think, you guys didn't order people that, or like hire people that knew how to make cakes, did you? You put some poor kid on the weekend shift at the grocery store in the bakery and went, make a smile cake. And the kid went, I don't know how to do that. And they said, figure it out or you're fired. This is what they did.
Because in all fairness, the one on the left is not that difficult.
No, I mean, you would still need to know how to use fondant for sure. You would you would need an airbrush.
I don't know if that's fondant.
It kind of looks like it is though.
Kind of.
To get that, like,
you can get it that smooth with a palette knife.
I mean, I'm going to trust you. For those of you that don't know, producer's sister does know how to make wedding cakes. She studied it.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but you went to an academy and you studied it.
I went to a school.
Yeah, it was not just you watched a YouTube video and made a wedding cake. This
there were
serious.
Actual classes and an instructor in person,
and you had exams. You had to pass essentially.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, you're marked on what you create.
Yeah. So if you don't do it right, you don't pass. Period. And producer's sister did.
With an airbrush machine, which I've never owned one, but I did use one in class. Doing the little like color on the cheeks would not be that difficult. And
you could probably find like candies that size for the eyeballs.
Yeah, and that's just like a black gel.
Just royal icing.
It's almost like you can get those little gel tubes.
Yeah.
Even like Michael's and that sells them. And that would make the eyes and the smiley face, and
yeah,
away you go.
This is bizarre. Oh, oof. There's like, it's so bad. It's not even the right like shape.
No.
Oh, it's awful. OP ordered left painting from an Instagram artist who then blocked them after delivery. Oh, shut up. No. Oh, that's infuriating. That is infuriating. At that point, why would you not just like fake it and print out the original photo on a canvas and then try to texture that and then try to pass it as a painting? Like, if you're going to scam someone, do it properly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I just... Oh, gosh. Yes, carbonized. Oh, my goodness. Yes. When you get to the club versus when you leave. Oh, exactly. Medicate, or at least trace it. You gotta do something. You gotta try. Oh my gosh. It's a scam. What I ordered versus what I got. Oh, I can only imagine how much that cost. Oh gosh. I want to know how they dealt with this. I want to know the whole story here.
You send it back.
Oh gosh.
That's not even remotely close.
Nope. And this is bluntly why I do know someone who did get one of these tables, but what they did was they actually went to a place where they made them and they assisted in the process. So they knew exactly what they were getting and had input on it. I think if I was going to get one of those tables, I'd do the same, especially after seeing this, cuz I don't want that. That's brutal. That is brutal. Yeah, Chris Barber. I have done resin work and that is not correct. No, it is not. That is not the way you're supposed to resin like that. Absolutely not. Resin time. Resin time. Resin time. Bonus points if anybody knows what that's from. Found this mask from Wish. I mean, it is going to look different depending on your face shape, how long your face is, how wide.
The lips, though.
They look ridiculous. They look ridiculous.
Is not the same.
No, this looks so bad. Oh gosh. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm. No. I paid $65 for a cake that wasn't even worth it. Oh!
The longer you look,
what
the worse
is
it
happening
gets.
to Stitch? What is happening to Stitch?
Why are his eyes white?
Stop! Hang on. I need to look at this thing bigger. What is that? Oh my gosh. Hang on. I promise. I'm sorry. We're all gonna be scarred together. You can all hate me. Where is it?
Yeah, as Katie said, he's seen things.
Oh gosh, he saw the whole universe.
Well, he is an alien.
Oh, I know, but I mean, he saw things in the universe that you're not supposed to see. We need to pray for him.
He will never be the same.
Look at this thing. Look at him. He's like, what happened? Actual footage of me researching the Cyrus family drama. Like, I can't. What? Jump scare, but you know what's killing me, guys? I feel like every few episodes we always end up going back to the Concerned Children's Advertisers of Canada and the things that they subjected us to. You guys remember when we talked about don't you put it in your mouth? Look at me with a straight face and tell me.
Oh no.
That these two are not related. Look at this. Look at this. He's literally pointing at the cake going, don't you put it in your mouth. Don't eat this.
I think Stitch ate it.
You can get sick. Real quick.
These are the consequences of putting it in your mouth.
If you missed us talking about this earlier, and I'm so sorry, I should have done this in a more proper professional format, but these two puppets had a song that was on a PSA for children when I was a child, and the song was called Don't You Put It in Your Mouth, and I don't want to sing it too much because I literally could get hit with copyright for it, but it was literally, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you stuff it in your face, don't you stuff it in your face, and it was basically trying to tell kids, like, don't eat things that aren't food, and don't eat things that your parents don't say you shouldn't eat. Was the point. And it It's just kind of been it's a Canadian institution. We all know this because we all saw it watching television when we were kids. So we've shared this as we've talked about other things in Canadian childhood, such as Télé Français, etc. And yeah, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Oh yes.
I mean, Lilo's got issues too.
Just sweet and na. Oh, I know. I didn't even get to looking at Lilo. Oh my, I was stuck on him. I mean, Lilo don't look great either.
No,
Lilo had a moment.
the surfboards just
No.
and it kind of looks like it's spaghetti on top of the cake.
I love how they attempted to make like a seashell on the top of the cake. Like, we made a nice seashell. And like it's all awful.
The one at the bottom to the right of Lilo isn't bad, but I'm
No.
guessing that's from a mold.
I'm guessing, yeah. I would agree. But yeah, the Stitch is... I just have like the Stitch image blown up on my other monitor right now. Every time I look over, it's just... I don't... Oh my gosh. Sorry. My chest actually hurts. Oh my gosh. That thing. It's like, yeah, it's literally, to me, that is a cross between the "don't you put it in your mouth" and also the like the evil monkey from Family Guy. The two of them came together. Okay, we gotta keep going. I could look at that all day. So my mom ordered a Memorial Day wreath for my grandpa, who is a Vietnam vet. What is that? Oh, come on.
It's a wreath.
I mean, it is, but it's not that wreath. There's no
No.
bow. There's no seal. And it looks like that's what it would look like if the national bird of America was a seagull. You know, like this is called, you know, the eagle was unavailable, so the union sent me. You know, like
Debbie was 6, so the union sent me.
Okay. I didn't think we'd be explaining this joke either, but here we go. There is a 3D show at Disney World called Muppet Vision 3D. And there is a pre-show before you...
I mean, arguably the pre-show is better than the actual show.
Oh gosh, I love that pre-show so much.
We will not go into the theater and wait to watch the entire pre-show.
Yeah.
Because they play it while you're waiting to go in. So it's just kind of keep you entertained while you're waiting for the next airing of the show.
Yeah.
I will literally just wait and watch the entire pre-show. I think we can quote the entire thing, but top to bottom.
That's what the theater looks like. It's a big epic show, and then you're kind of behind the scenes before you go in, watching a video pre-show for about 20 minutes. And in that video pre-show, was it 3D? They have these dancers that come out to sing a song.
The 3Ds.
The 3Ds.
I'm Dinah, I'm Dorothy, and I'm Max. Debbie was 6, so the union sent me.
And there's Max in the middle, right here. So it was, Debbie and Dinah, and then Max. So when I say, the union was 6, or the Debbie was 6, so the union sent me, literally, like, the eagle was 6, so the union sent me. That's what we're joking about, because it's just, oh man, I can't. Oh, sorry. Okay, we gotta keep going. My friend ordered this rug online. She got this instead, whatever this is. I mean, it's a sample size. That's pretty bad.
Isn't that what you wanted?
I mean, I like fluffy rugs like that.
So do I.
We have a fluffy rug in this room. Sort of. It's like fuzzy.
Yeah, not quite that.
Not that quite, but nice. But nice. But yeah, it's a sample. It almost covers one of the tiles. So I mean, you just have to get enough to cover the whole room. Right?
And hope they don't slide all over the place.
You can hope.
I wouldn't hope that much.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. When you ordered your Halloween costume from Wish, I ordered Fred. Don't do that. I ordered Freddy. I think I got his cousin Eddie. Oh, yeah. That looks great. That looks great. I feel like it looks more like the thing from Stranger Things than Freddy.
I
That's
think
just my
when you see the
opinion.
price tag down to $20, what did you think you were gonna get?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh. Make sure you order from the grown-up section. Note to self, next time ordering thick winter tights online, remember that 4/7 is a reference to age, not shoe size. Oh my gosh. I hate tights. But that sucks. That sucks. Oh. Oof.
I don't quite understand that one too. Like, why would you think it's shoe size? Why would tights be done by shoe size?
Yeah.
I've never had any sort of like stockings, tights, any of that is labeled by shoe size.
I mean, I could see by pant size, but usually that would be 5'6" and 7'8", not 6'7".
yeah.
So that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Oh, that's bizarre. Oof.
Yeah, make sure to wear a
Chris.
long skirt.
Yep. Long skirt. Yeah. Exactly, carbonized. Tights equals pant size, since you know it's got to cover your butt. 100%. Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, the joys of ordering online. Oh, no. Oh, that's a bummer. That was a mistake. Someone made a mistake. I hope they're able to fix that. Oh. They're both cute on their own.
Yep.
Maybe you could start a trend.
Except they're 2 left feet.
Never mind. I'm just saying, some people, I mean, you couldn't mix and match your chucks. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
It could be fun, but
I'm totally on board for mixing and matching chucks. I just would like...
I mean, the rights have to be together too somewhere.
Yes.
They gotta be.
Well, we know this has happened because every time I've ever bought a pair of shoes at a store, they always open the box and make sure that both shoes are the same size and one is a left and one is a right. Because
That's true.
people screw with the boxes.
Yeah, this problem has happened before. Ordered a tool from Amazon. They sent me a bag with nothing in it. I wish I could make this up.
There you go, Katie!
Katie, there you are! Katie, is that you? Oh, gosh. But it's true that those bags, though, they can open up pretty easily.
Yeah.
And stuff can fall out. So, yeah, definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. Oh, Katie. I'm glad you like it. All right. Next one. Sorry, just double check it. Okay, good. Till to check gifts.
Today I
learned to check gifts I order online before giving them away. I ordered a Game of Thrones scarf. Oh, and he got Michael. I mean, King of Pop, King of the North.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, not quite what they were looking for. Also, is that just like paper?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a...
That looks like paper.
Although the top scarf doesn't look very thick either.
No, but I mean, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. My sister ordered a face mask from Amazon Top, and the photo on the bottom is what she received.
That cat's coming for you.
No regrets! Such cat. Much wow. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Oh, man. Oof. What was ordered versus what I received in the mail today? Oh, that is... Oh. Ooh. They're both terrifying. Those are both nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I will see those both in my dreams tonight.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like the hair, the tail is just...
Yeah, no. So I ordered feminine products off of Amazon and received inflatable basketballs instead. I don't think that's gonna do it.
No.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Please don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't recommend. But I guess you got some basketballs.
Although you might be in trouble.
Yeah, I hope you weren't like desperate for that. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Amazon shipped me an empty stick of deodorant. Oh, that's a bummer. Because that's like a manufacturer issue right there. That's not even Amazon. You can't blame Amazon for that one. Oh, man. That sucks. Sorry, dude. I'm glad you were trying to spell clean, though. We appreciate that. Oh, that's a bummer. I ordered 100 empty DS cases and got 100 copies of Jonas. Are they all empty?
I don't know.
Because I guess like you could just take out the jacket and then use it. Did that many people like get the Jonas game and then throw it out? Or did anyone play this game? I never played the Jonas game on Nintendo DS. Did anyone? Did anyone play the Jonas game on Nintendo DS?
Why do we need 100 copies?
Why is this here?
Like if I was picking the order, I would definitely double check the pick sheet to make sure, because why would you need 100 copies?
I hope this was a good game. I don't think it was, but I think it was a good game. Ray, exactly. Reminds me of the ET disaster from the 80s. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely iconic. That was iconic. That's a story for another day, though. That's funny. Oh. Carbonized. Now nobody can, Kim. All the copies are right there. Yeah. Yep.
Maybe they just wanted them out of the warehouse.
Yeah. We don't want to look at the Jonas Brothers anymore. So I ordered some popcorn from Amazon. Always check the size first. I don't see the problem.
It's like a Costco size
That's
bag.
excellent. That's excellent. Throw a party. Give everyone popcorn. I just see that as a good time. I don't see... Yeah, you got carbonized. Exactly. We're like, this is perfection. Exactly, Beth. I would order that. Yeah, what is the complaint here? Exactly, Ray. Exactly, Beth. What is happening? This is a win.
I mean, obviously you thought the price was fair enough to buy it when it was a smaller size, so this is just bonus.
Yeah. Enjoy your popcorn, dude. And like when you're done, you could like tie it up well and use it as a body pillow. I don't even know. Like it's so big. That's crazy. That is crazy. I love it. I love it. I ordered 3 hard drives from Amazon and they sent me 3 cases instead. And you didn't say a darn thing. You just kept your mouth shut.
And set up a Facebook
You
Marketplace
paid
ad.
for your college tuition. That's what you did. I hope that's what you did. No, you probably should have called them and done something, but
I mean, how expensive of a mistake is that one?
I want to know how much was in each hard drive.
Yeah, like is it a terabyte? Is it half a gig?
That's a lot of hard drives. That's like the beginning of a crypto mine.
I feel like this is one of the most expensive mistakes.
Yeah. Oh, Lace, are you stretching? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Should we take a minute? Okay. Hang on. We'll take a Lacey break for a minute. Because everybody gets mad if I don't go full screen when I bring her up. Hang on. Oof. Here she is. Yeah, there's Lacey. I also wanted to mention when I posted the photo of her the other day, there were some people that commented on all the little balls she has around her. Her little tennis balls are her children. They are her favorite things. She has to have some of them on the bed when she sleeps. She takes care of all of them. She cuddles them. She plays with them. They are her favorite things in the world. So that's part of why she looks so happy, because she was just surrounded by her favorite things.
She counts them. She knows if one of them's gone missing.
Yes, she does. She does. And if one of them is trapped somewhere, she will not rest until it is freed.
And you can't fake her out.
Nope.
We've tried.
Nope. She's too smart. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Let's keep going. Go like that. There we go. That's better. All right. Next one. I can't believe it. Oh, they ordered the panels for the mirror and I mean, it's a decal for a dollhouse now.
Like, the picture must be of a dollhouse.
This is for the Center for Ants. That's what this is for. That's it.
Like, some of them, like, tight girl, it's your fault.
Oh, yeah, the girl that ordered the tights?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on you.
You created this mess. This one, however.
I mean, that's not okay.
That is not
This is not okay.
That is not the size impression I get from looking at the picture on the left.
No. I mean, that would be a very small couch.
Yes. For the dolls.
Yes. I'm just thinking of Zoolander right now. Won't leave my head. What was it? The school for kids that don't read good or whatever it was called. I can't remember. But that whole thing. I ordered 1 pound of green beans online and I got one very lonely green bean. Oh, somebody read it wrong. I bet you anything. They read pick one instead of pick a pound. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, poor little green bean.
Oh, sorry. I'm just laughing. Lacey literally just picked up, like, I can't move the camera and show you guys, but she picked up her ball and now she's cuddling with her ball in the bed. Can't make this stuff up. Amazon sent me 4 copies of the Aristocats. I ordered 0. Uncle Waldo! The best part of that movie, Uncle Waldo. We all know an Uncle Waldo. Oh my gosh.
That and You're Not a Lady.
You're not a lady. You're nothing but a sister. Oh. My new bath mat finally arrived. Get your clothes off. Get to crofts off.
Ellis upside
That's
down.
not right. That's not right. That's wrong. I mean, I don't know if I'd send it back though. That's kind of funny.
I mean, you have a story every time someone goes into your bathroom.
And you just don't say anything. You don't say anything. You just leave it. You say nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I cannot stop laughing at this Amazon review. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's small.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, if you can.
So it says extremely small. I guess I'm not very good at reading fine print because I thought this would be a great basket for my dog's birthday present. But, I can't talk today. Wow.
You're good.
I thought this would be a great basket for my dog's birthday but my dog could swallow this thing. It's great if you were trying to use it as a little basket on your desk, but definitely not to make up gift baskets or Easter baskets. A little upset that I have to go all the way to Walmart to get a basket now. Oh well, guess we do anything for our fur babies.
Is he like trying to fit in it? Or just laying on top of it? Because I think he likes it.
Yeah, so do I.
Aww.
They tried.
They did. They tried. He's cute though.
He is.
He got puppy eyes.
The soulful puppy eyes.
Aww. Oh, $76 bouquet. You're killing me, producer sister. Why are you doing this to me? No. Oh, not going to get into that part of my life. Oh my goodness. But like, oh, yeah.
Not okay.
Not okay. 76 pounds? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Value is not there.
They don't even look like they're real. They look like they're fake leaves in that.
They do. Yeah, that's a no.
Hard no.
Ordered a pot/pan set off of Amazon after recently moving. Beware super low prices on kitchenware. Yeah, you may have not noticed the fine print of the size.
You can do 1 egg.
Yep. But I mean, for some people though, that
would be perfect.
That would be perfect, right?
Well, that's why I've got one of the smaller pans like that upstairs because I use it to make crepes.
Yeah.
You don't want a big pan for that. I only want the little one. So they do have their purpose.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'm just guessing not in this guy's case.
No. I'm going to say no. It is -35 today here in Canada. I needed warm winter boots. So what I ordered versus what I got, that is not going to work.
Not going to help you.
No.
I don't think it's waterproof either. You're going to have ice blocks as feet.
No. And honestly, like, this is kind of like a pet peeve of mine sometimes. And maybe this is just like a Canadian part of me that I hear sometimes when people are like, you want to save money on certain things, so don't spend a lot on boots, don't spend a lot on a coat, don't spend a lot on a hat or mitts or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that might be great if you live in Georgia. Some people have to actually live in cold climates and survive. And that means you sometimes have to get really good stuff, if you don't want to get frostbite.
But usually when you get good boots,
Mhm.
they will last you for years.
Yes.
Whereas if you get crappy boots,
Yes.
you're lucky to get one season through. So
Oh
if
my
you
gosh,
can
yeah.
afford to do the output for the good item, it will generally last you longer.
Yeah.
Than buying multiple of a cheaper one. I understand that's not always an option for people.
Yeah.
But if you can, there is something to be said of investing in the quality.
100%. 100%. Oh. Whiskey advent calendar. There are boxes that don't have anything in them.
Nope. And most of those are not whiskey.
No, they are not. Not at all. Oh my goodness.
I'm guessing they got some very angry phone calls.
Yeah. That
people who were expecting to at least be buzzed and now don't.
Well,
have that
I'd
option.
assume too you probably spent a pretty penny on that.
I would think.
Because like how do I word this? If you're thinking you're going to get a small sample of whiskey,
25 of them.
Yeah, 25 of them. You're going to be paying a good amount.
And you would be okay with that.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I just need 1 second.
I'm just looking, is there a whiskey advent calendar?
Yeah. Like I would just assume you probably would have spent a good amount of money and you probably got like nothing back. Nothing.
Okay, the first ones I'm seeing here are about like $250.
Exactly.
If I spent $250 on that,
and that's
I would
what I
be
got,
pissed.
losing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Losing my mind. Oh my gosh, that is horrible.
Like they're not the same picture.
Yeah.
It's not the same front, so I don't know for sure. But even if it was over $100, like no.
Yeah. No.
That's not okay.
No. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely brutal. Well, that is the last one here. That is our What the What. That is crazy. That was crazy. Can we get some love in the chat for producer sister? Thank you so much for putting that together for us. That was a lot of fun.
Problem.
We had a good time. So I just actually heard from Steph, who we're going to be rating at the end of this stream. And it looks like she's going to be starting in about 30 minutes or so. So we've got a little bit of extra time more than I thought we were going to. And also, Steph, if you're watching this, I need redirect privileges. I messaged you, but please give me redirect privileges. If not, we'll do like a soft raid and I'll just spam the link and encourage people to go over to see ya. But we'll figure it out one way or the other. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys.
One thing I can just quickly interject. If you guys like that one, there is enough I can do a second.
Okay.
If you want more what I ordered versus what I got.
You know what? Okay, we'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. Do you want more what I ordered versus what I got? Yes or no? So if you want more, like what we just saw, if you want to do this again, let us know. Let us know for science. All that good stuff. All that good
I'm
stuff.
sorry, Pearl Jam, that Stitch will forever live in your nightmares.
Stitch is going to forever live in my mind. Oh my gosh. Like,
you know what I think the most disconcerting thing is? Because I was looking at it while I was putting it together, and that was the same part of the cake that stood out to me the most. The eyes are white with a black dot instead of black with a white dot. And I think that's what's truly creeping it out even more. It should be the other way.
Yeah, he's just going to be my co-host now. Hi. Hi, friend.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh, he broke me. He broke me. Okay, so literally we have 31 votes so far, and we are 100% they want more. Okay, producer sister? Does that give you confidence?
I will put the other half together then.
Oh, we got one no. Who said no? Oh, no, it went away. We got one no?
There's back.
Who said no? Tell me why you said no. I want to know. I want to know. Or was it just that you were traumatized?
I'm sorry.
Because I feel like looking at my friend over here. I see you, friend. I pray one day you will be freed from your, your prison of trauma. Because, oof.
You can blow it up and hang it on the wall behind you.
I kind of want to just make like a video of it shaking, like back and forth, and then just having it captioned by Jamie Lee Curtis going, trauma. Trauma. Okay, hang on. Have you guys seen that? Because I feel like I've referenced that a few times. Trauma. I have to stop and start a lot because I need to be careful. So it's just whenever Jamie Lee Curtis talks about trauma, which she's done a lot of movies where, as she puts it, the story is about trauma. She just says it in a different way, and some people, they find it interesting. They find it entertaining. Crap. Back. Share screen. Share screen. Don't go away. I want you back. I want you back. Okay.
Trauma, PTSD, trauma, generational trauma.
And it's just
rage and trauma, PTSD, trauma, post.
So this has kind of become a bit of a joke with some people that they're just like trauma all the time because of Jamie Lee. Yes. So yeah, I can go back. I feel like that is an appropriate, soundtrack to this guy's face. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Can you put the whole cake up so Linda can see it?
Oh, Linda, you didn't see the whole cake?
No.
Okay, hang on. Where is it? Where is the cake? We gotta go back through. There it is.
Slide 13.
There it is. There you are, Linda. That's the horror. Yeah, Jen, sometimes it sounds normal and sometimes it's trauma. Trauma. Generational trauma. I will add a link to that video in the source doc. Not trying to claim, ownership of that whatsoever. Just for discussion and education of memes. That's all. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I do see here, I think I missed a few things.
Yeah.
Carbonized. Traumatized intergalactic space beaver. Yes. 100% yes. That is completely what this is. I love it. Crystal R, thank you for becoming a member. That is awesome. Producer sister, what does that bring our memberships up to today?
18.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to the 18 new members. I actually should probably let you guys know because I talked about it a little bit briefly, but I kind of wanted to mention it again. Let me see here. If you are a space angel, I have a new video that came out last weekend covering the new season that I'm doing, essentially, of covering Eurovision. So I can show you guys what the video thumbnail looks like if you are not sure what it looks like. There it is. And if you are a Space Angel, you can check out my coverage on Eurovision. We are likely going to be filming the next episode soon. I'm hoping today, if not tomorrow. And we'll be going over the next few entries and giving our authentic reactions to them. And then you guys can experience that with us. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I am also hearing, because I'm trying really hard to like kind of have blinders on and not see spoilers, but at the same time, I'm trying to stay up to date with what's happening within the competition. And it definitely does seem like we are getting some bangers. They're coming. They're coming. We're getting some really good songs, and I'm very excited for that. And also, literally, there's one song that's by somebody named Baby Lasagna. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. Because with Eurovision, it could literally mean anything. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. Baby Lasagna. Baby Lasagna.
There's also Windows 95 Man.
Yes, one of the artists, Windows 95 Man.
And the fact that he's from Finland just
Oh gosh, Finland.
makes me even more concerned about what we're going to see.
Finland sent a band. I believe Lordi was from Finland, right?
Yeah. Cha 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 is Finland.
From Finland.
Like, Finland's plays by their own rules.
For those of you that don't know, Lordi is a band that won Eurovision a number of years ago. I could show you guys a picture of Lordi. If you have any children in the room, you may want to prepare them because it could be a little bit scary. That's Lordi.
They kind of look like orcs.
Yeah, they're like a metal band from Finland.
They won.
The main guy here, Mr. Lordi, has bat wings. Yeah.
They rise.
They rise. I don't know what's happening with Finland. We never know what's happening
No.
with Finland.
And the fact that the guy's name is Windows 95 Man, and I've literally seen a picture and he's wearing like a white t-shirt with the Windows 95 logo
He is
on it.
not.
Yeah. So, and the song's called No Rules.
Well, I mean, Windows 95 was kind of like that.
It's a true story.
I honestly kind of miss it sometimes because I hate, like, I like to customize everything that I do. And I feel like Windows 95, Windows 98, even, Millennium, it was like you could change everything you wanted. Now it's like you have to kind of fit into stuff. And I feel like Microsoft's kind of like all over everything. It'd be signed into everything constantly. It's so frustrating. It's really frustrating. Let me see here. Oh my goodness, King Bob, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. Was that to get it to be odd again?
Keep going.
Katie Artist 94 said Stitch is pointing, get out while you can. Get out. Yep. Ray, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Very much appreciated. And King Bob coming in again with another gifted membership. Producer sister, what are we up to today?
21.
21. I love it. I love it. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. Odd now.
The other thing, I don't know anything about the artist, the song, nothing, but I've got the playlist for all the Eurovision music videos. And I've just been watching it to see as new ones come in so I know what we need to react to. Netherlands has been out for 1 day.
Yeah.
It has 2.8 million views.
That's not normal. That's
Just
not normal.
As a comparison, Cyprus has also been out for 1 day.
And they send bangers most of the time, in all fairness.
And it's at 319K. It's not even close.
Oh.
Like, Slovenia's been out for a month. It has 1 million.
All right.
France has been out for 2 weeks, 488.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you, producer sister.
Yeah.
It's France!
Sorry. So just like looking at the numbers compared to other countries,
Mm-hmm.
why is Netherlands taking off like
Because it's
this?
probably good.
Yeah.
Or it's bad.
It's
one or
either
the other.
amazing
Or it's
horrific.
bad. And I don't know which one it is. We'll
I'm
find out.
afraid.
My goodness, you guys. Thank you, Megas, for another gifted membership. That is so kind of you. And General Scott, thank you for another gifted membership. You guys are hilarious.
Ray had another one in there too.
Ray had another one too?
Yep.
Ray, thank you. You guys, thank you very much. I appreciate the gift wars. Honestly, like, and I think I've said it before, gift wars are my favorite way that you guys support. Honestly, like, all of it is appreciated. All of it is lovely and wonderful. And I'm humbled every time, no matter what. But I love with the gifted memberships because I feel like it just kind of lets everybody come and feel like they get to sit at the table. Like we all sit at the same cafeteria table. Everybody's welcome. And I love that. I love that so much. I think it's really, really special. So I'm glad people have that. And thank you, General Scott, for another gift. Oh dear, does that put us at 22?
25.
25. 20. Oh gosh. 25. Thank you very much, you guys. And thank you. I thank you for keeping it odd. Because I think King Bob will appreciate that. But yes, the Firth gifting wars have begun again. Yes, they are epic. They are epic. I'm going to end the poll. So we are sitting at 92% yes, 7% no on the what I ordered versus what I got. So I think I think you know what to do, producer sister.
All right.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I can do that.
Sounds good to me. All right. Let me check here. I am waiting to see if I can. Can I please? Can I redirect to Steph yet? Will you let me do that? 'Tis frustrating. What?
I'm trying. It's
I
not
know.
working.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
You are Elaine.
Yeah, I am. I am Elaine all the time. I have to say too, I am amazed that over the past week, I really haven't had a chance to like really say much about this at all, but there's been a little bit of activity on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff still continuing, which to me I'm just
Let it go.
oh my gosh, guys. He won.
It's over.
He won.
I mean,
It's done.
If there is a legitimate new story development, that I am all ears. But
yeah.
If we're just rehashing the past.
Yeah. I think just like the only thing I think I would be open to would be if Dan Wooten did decide to retract. I would love to see the UK courts open this back up and give a fair trial and maybe potentially like look at that again. But I mean, I just kind of feel like some people just really don't want this to go. They don't want it to end. And I think Johnny's trying to move on. I think Amber's trying to move on. I hope, you know. But it's really insane to me that like this week it's been, or last week and into this week, it's been very much like everybody that supported Johnny Depp was like a Russian bot allegedly or whatever. And I'm just like, am I real? Am I real? Producer sister, has this been a simulation all along?
Of course it has.
Am I a robot? I can't. Yeah, ugh. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I love you guys are going team odd. Team WTF. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. What is happening? Team camp, like, why not? We're all just like, it's crazy. It's, yeah. Linda, 100%. They need to heal. People need to let them move on. Like, it needs to just, the jurors decided. Okay? The jurors decided. Period. And they went by the evidence. And it was very clear if you, were really paying attention in that trial. It's absolutely bonkers. You can't, in the case of Amber, I mean, I don't really care if you are super on her side or not, but the bottom line is you can't perjure yourself multiple times when you're on the stand and expect people to believe you. To me, that's what the case boiled down to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. So you can be like, you can have whatever opinion you want about the social, commentary surrounding it or everything else, but girl didn't donate the money. She pledged.
Pledged and donate are not the same.
Yeah, and there are other things. There are a lot of other things too, but I mean, that one's just the most cut and dry and probably the the easiest to just be like, no, no, no. And that played a big factor in the UK case as well, for what I understand. So it's really, I know they were operating under the idea that she did donate the money, but she didn't. That should have been investigated.
But it
wasn't. So it's like, there's just so many questions. It's just ridiculous to me. And I just find it to be very, very frustrating. Oh, yeah, carbonized. But Kim, those folks live in Delululand. Yep. Oh gosh, Emily, yep. Yeah. And you know what the funny thing was too, for me, the piece of evidence that honestly affected me the most when I was researching that trial were the text messages, I believe, from Amber's mom. And those didn't end up in court. But I have to say, there is a lot of evidence on both sides that didn't get in. And I looked at all that. It was interesting. Yeah. It's just, sorry, King Bob pledges for cleaning furniture. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, Katie Artist. It's all from people who didn't watch the trial. I love that so much too, because I've heard people be like, Johnny Depp fans are always like, but did you watch the trial? It's such a stupid question. It's like,
I think it's a very
I think it's a
relevant
valid question actually. Like, I honestly, I'm like, I would be saying the same thing too, that it's like, with any case, it's like, if you're going to comment on a court case and you haven't seen any of it, it's kind of like, okay. Because the more that I am around any type of culture that involves true crime, the more I am seeing wild things happening in courtrooms that I never thought happened in courtrooms. And I think you're starting to see more of those like clips start to go viral, like the guy that kind of yeeted himself onto the judge a couple of weeks ago. That was insane. I had never seen anything quite like the Daryl Brooks trial in my life until I watched that. That was a moment. And it's just, it really does. Some things just are absolutely wild in courtrooms. I've tried to watch a little bit of the Rust court this week. I haven't been able to watch all of it. I know I need to catch up on summaries and things like that. But just even the lawyers yelling at each other in that one. Like one of the lawyers literally saying, like, can I not do my cross-examination of the person on the stand? And then the other lawyer just screaming, yeah, you can if you do it properly. And they're screaming at each other in the courtroom. And I'm like, this is what happens in these courtrooms. And if you're only seeing like a couple sentences from a news outlet, it doesn't encompass what actually happened in that room. It just doesn't. It doesn't. And
you can't judge 8 hours or however long of a day in court by 30-second clip. By a 30-second clip. It doesn't give you a picture of what happened.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm going to guess that almost any case, if you're boiling down 8 hours to 30 seconds, could be manipulated for either dialogue.
Oh, 100%.
So, no, that doesn't make you informed.
Nope. It means you read a couple sentences. That's it.
But that's not enough to form an opinion.
Not an educated one, at least.
No.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say thank you so much to Meg S. I just received a PayPal from you that came through. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I do appreciate that a lot. It's very, very kind of you. I am trying to check in still with Steph. Come on. Talk to me.
Tell me your name.
Yep. Hang on 1 second. There we go. This is nice though. I feel like I haven't been able to sit and like really talk to you guys for a while too, which has been nice. I've missed just talking. So this has been fun. This is good. I just saw King Bob. Yeah, your fellow Canadian Runkle. Yeah, Ian Runkle the Bailey does a great review every night. Should watch if you can. I think I may try to catch up a bit tonight on Friday Night Frenzy, because I know they usually would go, like Rob would usually go over something like that, and then Ian's there, and I'm sure he would absolutely give his input. So I think it'll be good. It will be good. Yeah, Kyle, if AH had credible evidence, it would it wouldn't have been in the case. Majority was just hearsay, hoping they would just believe her on her word alone. And that's part of it too, is they keep on saying they have medical records. It was therapy records. It's therapy records. And I've experienced that firsthand. like what happens when your therapy records enter into the court game and all those types of things. And it shouldn't be considered as evidence because it technically is hearsay for the most part. Now, as far as the diagnoses and the medical stuff that then can go after that, yeah, I understand that. But the thing is, you can just walk into therapy and say whatever you want. You know, it's not. It's not the proof, right? I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it doesn't have any merit, but I'm just saying that it's not. It doesn't prove anything, and that's the frustration, right?
It can be a piece, but it can't be the be all and end all.
Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, Emily said, I'm going to have to read up on these text messages between AH and her mom. That wasn't part of the trial, correct? I don't remember it being. I believe there were text messages between Amber's mom and Johnny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. Rosa, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. That is amazing. I so appreciate that. I cannot believe it's been 6 months. I can't believe that some of you guys have been here for over a year. What was it? Manda Panda, you've been here for 17 months. That's wild. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. But I hope you guys understand what I mean about the therapy notes. I'm not trying to discredit when anybody says in therapy by any means, but it's just, I think in the case of Amber, it was very difficult when she was claiming all of these injuries, all of these medical problems, all of these things, but she didn't have anything to, back those up. And that's difficult. That's difficult. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, if I don't get redirect privileges, I will put the link in the top comment. You guys can go over and see Steph if you like, or you can look her up, Steph the Elter Nerd. She is awesome, and she's going to continue. She does a lot of royal coverage, so there's been a lot going on with that too right now.
It's messy.
It's messy. It is messy. Oh, King Bob, thank you. Member for 17 months. My goodness. Me too, and loved every minute of it. And we loved having you here, King Bob. It's been great. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I love stuff too. I love stuff too. No, yeah, she's awesome. She is awesome. All right. Just double checking here. I think, are we totally caught up on support? I didn't miss anybody?
I don't think so.
Because I see General Scott gifted a membership or 2. So did Meg S. I don't know.
Yeah, Scott has 2. We did those, then Rose, then King Bob. Yep, you're good.
Okay, good. We are caught up. This is good. All right.
Yep. So Steph should be starting anytime.
Anytime. Yeah, anytime. And I'm just hoping it's going to come through because I want to come through for her. So that's all. Do.
And I know General Scott added her in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah, I messaged her too. Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go. Help me. Help me. But yeah, I'm excited though to continue with the Eurovision coverage. I think this is going to be a very interesting year. And I've been trying to stay up to date on the controversies that are going on and stuff. I don't think Israel is going to be competing. Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, actually, Producer Sister, because I don't think I told you. They're rumored the second song they submitted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that got rejected too. So,
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not going well.
I mean, you know you did something wrong when
Croatia
got through. That was allowed and you're not. You've done something.
I will never stop loving that song. I will never, ever. Emily, will Russia be competing? No, Russia has been banned from the competition. And that is a very long and complicated story that we definitely don't have the time to get into here. And I want to make sure all my sources are in order for that. But I can tell you it was not an overnight decision. And there was a lot of drama that's gone on for the past decade or so, I would say.
I think the war was the tipping point,
Mhm.
but it was definitely not the only thing
Yeah.
by any means.
Yeah. And I can tell you, Emily, pretty much everything I have put out related to Eurovision in any form since I've started covering it whatsoever has been banned in Russia.
Yeah.
It's straight up banned. Like my face be banned when I'm talking about Eurovision. It's wild. It's wild. Ray, it's you know what? Here's the thing with Eurovision. Eurovision was created to unite Europe after World War II. And it was supposed to be something that keeps people united, regardless of politics, which I think is very needed. But unfortunately, keeping politics out of things entirely is very difficult. And there's always going to be controversies, there's always going to be issues. But one of the things I love about Eurovision is that they really do try to keep it out of it. And I always look for things that unite people. That's, very important to me.
Yeah.
But there's times where it can't be ignored, which is really sad. But like, for example, Ukraine won a couple of years ago and they couldn't host, which is normally what happens when you win. The country hosts. So the UK stepped up and Ukraine was able to host in the UK. But it was really, really sad. It was really sad and it was really hard. So it be what it is. Yeah. Yeah, Rosa. Yeah. And that's the other thing too. It's very LGBTQ friendly, which I love about this competition so much. But there are some countries that do not want to participate because gay people participate, essentially, which is really sad. It's really, really sad. So it's what you can do. What you gonna do. What you gonna do. But I'm here for all the good and all the crazy of Eurovision. All the fun, all the whipping ponytails, all the churning butter, all the Russian women baking bread. I'm here for all of it. It's going to be a good time. Yeah.
Never know what you're going to get.
You never know. Never
That's part
know.
of the best thing about it.
Yeah.
Is there is no cookie cutter entry.
Mm-hmm.
Like you usually have a few cookie cutters.
Oh yeah,
different countries will do, like a girl in a piano or
a girl in a poofy dress
Yeah.
with a ballad and lights around her. Right?
I mean-
Pretty dress girl singing in the middle of the stage.
the one
Always.
year they put her on a stick and waved
Oh my
her
gosh.
around.
Yes, there was the one. Was it Zero Gravity?
Yeah.
Oh, that was insane.
She was on like a scarecrow pole and they just flung her back and forth.
Yeah, and she was like making operatic notes too at the same
Yeah.
time while she's like
Crazy.
back and forth. Hang on, I'm pulling up a picture. I'm not kidding you guys. Like this is real. This is 100% real. This happened.
And that's the part of the fun of it is you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, that happened. There she is
Up on a pole.
up on a pole in a pretty dress. Yeah.
It was a thing.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. But I love it. I love it. It's the greatest competition ever. Sorry?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you laughed.
But Steph is starting.
Oh, good. Okay. I will see if it's working shortly. Carver and I started to the Canadians whip Timbits into the crowd. No.
They're too expensive.
No, they're too expensive. Yeah, exactly, Carver and I started. Tell them how I'm defying gravity 100%. All we were missing was the green paint. That's pretty much it. Let me see here. Let me see if it will work now. Stop.
Carbonized coming in to make it even. Thank you, Carbonized.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I can hear Steph on the sound. Oh, okay. She's having some technical stuff. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Bye, General Scott. Thank you so much for being here. I will ask you guys if you can try to remember to leave a comment on this video too when it's over. I would so appreciate it. It does help out a lot. And Carbonized came in. Oh, I've got a few more things. My goodness. Here we go. Kyle has been a member for 4 months. Happy weekend to you, lovely ladies and everyone. Thank you very much. Jalissa, I really appreciate you. Kim, love your channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate you too, member of 8 months. That's wonderful. And Car- Two. What do you mean two? Another one came through?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Carbonize. My goodness. Tooth. What does that bring this to?
27.
All right. I'm happy with that. That's a great day. Thank you guys so much for that. I am just looking here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to give it another 2 minutes or so and see if the redirect happens or if I can or not. And if not, I'll just give you guys the link and we'll go from there. But I'm so happy you guys came out today. This has been a lot of fun. I know this has been a weird time for us to do the stream, and I'm so happy you all came out today. It really does mean the world to me. And I've had a lot of fun. And I'm hoping, I'll be good to go on Monday. I'll keep taking care of myself throughout the weekend. And hopefully I can beat whatever the heck is going on with me right now, because it sucks and I don't like it. If that's fair.
I love Carbonized comment. I made it even and odd.
What is that? Neutral chaos?
Yes.
Yeah, neutral chaos.
She's on Team Chaos.
I love the chaos. We love the chaos. Oh, thank you. I do want to say, I did see a lot of people's beautiful comments. Thank you so much for your prayers and for your support and your love. It really does mean the world to me. Yeah, it's emotional. It's hard. Let me see here. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. And if it doesn't work, then we're gonna end the stream, and that's gonna be that. I tried. Like Elaine, I tried.
I'm trying.
I tried.
Doesn't always work.
Yeah, no. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then. I so appreciate you guys all being here. I'm gonna spam the chat and put Steph's link in the description here, and you guys are welcome to go over and support her. So we'll do the outro. Please leave a comment. I would so appreciate that, and I will see you all on Monday. Thank you all so much for being here. Much love to all of you.
Have a great weekend.
See you guys soon. Bye.